I'm literally about to flip because they let my kids go, bro. Like,
can you stop? Can you stop? You're gonna
no,
go.
I don't give a about you, dog.
Spit it out. Wait, hold on. Just leave it. You got it. Let it go. No. It's okay. It's okay. He already swallowed it. Stop fighting with me.
I'm 300 pounds. I can do whatever the
Pinching me? Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Some parents are better than others, but there are also those who absolutely do not deserve their children. Behind closed doors, some children face a horrifying reality, and there are many who have to suffer because of the mess their parents put them in. Let's watch 7 cases of evil parents who realize they've been caught.
Come out to us. Come out to us. Keep your hands up. Place them on top of your head. Do it now.
In our first video, we'll see a father who's been physically abusing his 3 boys, beating them for the most arbitrary reasons. But you'll soon see that he isn't quite ready to admit to his wrongdoing, or at least won't accept that he'd been a bad parent. In April 2022, officers made a visit to a trailer, responding to a call about a father beating his 3 sons. When they arrived on scene, the boys were hiding in the woods, terrified of their father.
Who's back there in the woods with you? Who's in the house?
Your dad's in this house? Or in...
Brother.
Yeah, tell your brother this to come up. You guys, just come up here a little bit. So all you guys are brothers? You're all brothers? Okay. And you live here with your dad in the camper?
Yes.
Does anybody else live in the camper?
No, just us.
Just you guys? All right. Is your mom in the picture at all?
I mean, yeah, she's a dispatcher.
Oh.
911. She's actually working right now.
Oh, okay. Obviously, we were told that something happened, like your dad.
Yeah.
I see marks on your neck.
Like, those are mosquito bites.
Okay.
Can we just leave? Like, I don't...
The cops have managed to coax the boys to come out of the woods. The children are slow to approach, and they're obviously quite scared. What could have happened? One of the boys steps forward to explain.
So what happened last night? I guess, was there something that happened last night or tonight?
Yeah, last night he was wanting to wash the top of the camper, so we went there and we washed it. And I'm scared of heights, and there was soap and everything on the floor, so I was scared. I'm like, I'm still washing it, and he got really angry. And he was like, and he came over and he like hit me on the chest like that, and I moved a little bit. I'm like, please don't hit me. I'm scared to be up here. Like I was really scared. I just wanted to go down, but I was still trying to clean it before we went down there. And then he was like, no, I'm trying to tell you good job, and he hit me again. I said, please, thank you, but please don't hit me. And then he kept doing that, and then I got really freaked out because I started like swearing back and forth, and then I like yelled. I was like, please stop, and he grabbed me by my neck and he picked me up in the air, and I couldn't breathe, and then he took me and he like swept my feet out and like threw me on the floor, and then I tried to get up and like leave, and he like grabbed me and pushed me back on the floor and told me I wasn't going anywhere. And
okay.
This morning, he was rubbing my dad's back, and he like grabbed him by his foot and tried to make him like tell a joke or something, and he didn't want to say the joke, and he just kept squeezing his foot, and he was like, I don't care if I break it, and he just kept squeezing his foot, and then he couldn't he was crying, so he couldn't really make out words, and then he grabbed me and picked him up by his like neck and threw him on the bed, and that's why his shirt's all messed up.
Unbelievable. Treating your flesh and blood that way, and for such petty reasons. If what they're saying's true, the father could be in a lot of trouble. However, the police need to question the boys further to get the whole story.
And what did he do after he threw you to the ground?
He like started yelling like, why don't you listen? And then he threw our laundry out the door, and then he started punching the walls and doors, and he like slammed the door shut, and then he started throwing stuff in his room. He like broke a stool against the door.
Okay. Did you see what happened last night?
I think we all witnessed everything.
Oh, okay.
They all seen him pick me up by the neck and choke me out and down on the floor. And we all saw him with them.
Okay. Does he have any firearms in the camper?
Yes.
What kind?
Shotguns, ARs.
Okay.
He's not small, he's big.
Okay. And that's when you decided to let
And
your
then
mom know?
I didn't call anybody because my dad doesn't really like technology and stuff, so he doesn't let us use our phones.
So when he grabbed you, was it with his
Grabbed me
hands?
like that.
Okay. Grabbed you like that.
He's like really big.
Did you lose consciousness or you
No,
just...
I didn't lose consciousness. I was awake, but I couldn't breathe like that at all.
Okay, gotcha.
He asked me, he said, have I ever hurt you? And I said, yeah, just now you hurt me. He said, that's because you didn't listen.
Do you want to write a statement? Like,
Note that last comment and how the boy said it. The fear in his voice is unmistakable. The officers secure the boys in their car after taking some pictures of their bruises. Now it's time to confront the father, and that could be a problem because the boy said he owns a shotgun.
the door, front door.
Hands! He's right there.
No,
No,
come out
don't
to
go back
us.
in.
Come out to us. Keep your hands up. Place them on top of your head. Do it now. Place your hands on top of your head and walk towards us slowly. No, come to us now. No, you cannot go back inside the camper. Come to us now.
You can keep walking.
Keep walking to us. As long as you do what we ask you to do, it'll be okay. Come, walk towards us.
Grab the back of your shirt up top.
Pull it up over your head.
There you go. Yep. Pull it all the way up. All right.
Now turn
All right,
around in
now-
a circle, very slow.
Turn around. Turn all the way around. Do a full 360. Yes. Keep going. No, you gotta hold your shirt. Keep holding it and turning. Keep going. All right, you can drop it. Keep your hands in there. Go down to your knees. There you go.
That was a nerve-wracking situation. After all, he could have come out of that trailer guns blazing. Thankfully, the father didn't have any dark ideas on his mind. The police have managed to bring him out peacefully, but listen to what he's saying as he's being handcuffed.
I'm about to poop right now. Okay, I'm about to poop. Relax, Mr. Zigman, relax. Relax. I've never been raped in my life. I'm sorry. Oh my God. They're my boys. You have them, they're safe. I have seizures from anxiety. I'm gonna pass out.
Instead of being angry or denying any wrongdoing, or even staying silent, the father panicked and warned the police that he would puke. Now watch as he attempts to explain his actions.
Everybody needs help, man. They just gotta ask for it, you know?
And I work every day, man. I live in this little camper with my boys, man. I'm just trying. Work every freaking day. It's 7 days a week, man. I'm overtired. I'm overworking. It's a lot of things. I just had like 10 people around me the last 3 months die, you know? Work is hard, man. We're short 5 people at work. I'm working 7 days a week. I don't get along with nobody there. I work a couple extra hours and my car breaks.
Do you need money help? Do you need, psychological therapy
No,
help?
I don't need no psychological therapy.
So what's the help that you need?
It's just stress. It's just stress from
Anger management, stress management, is that what you're looking for?
This is embarrassing. This stress right here makes me nervous. Like they're gonna kick me out. I have nowhere to go. The door on my house is broke.
You're supposed to have money, you were dead, and she refused to give them. Start alarm, okay? Take her back to family court. Say, Judge, I'm supposed to have her Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All your phone conversations with her, text messages.
It doesn't work. I did that. I kept the logbook.
I can only tell you what I know. I don't know your situation.
Unfortunately, most of the times, you're going to need an attorney because they can usually...
My attorney just died. James Evans off of Daytona Beach, lobster fishing.
The father, later identified as William, didn't explain his treatment of the boys. Instead of thinking about them, he was focused on his own mental health problems, claiming that stress was the cause of all the trouble. Noticing that the story's going nowhere, the cops asked William about the abuse directly.
I know they already had spoken to you a little bit, but the reason we got here is there was a call about, you know, the concern for the children's safety, that there was like a physical altercation that occurred between you and them.
No, I just disciplined my sons.
Okay. What did they do that required discipline? I didn't hear that part.
Weren't listening.
Weren't listening? What were they told to do?
Please, I can get some shorts.
So,
We're not going to put any more clothes on.
your hands, I saw that they had some like fresh,
I do tree work.
Tree work?
I do tree work.
Was it from punching anything in the house?
I already
the
answered
camp?
the same questions you're asking.
Okay.
Who called the cops. The police.
I don't even know that right now. Who called?
So last night, the kid
Goes
on the
on.
roof, you said you grabbed his shirt because he was slipping. Was he being disciplined at any point last night on the roof of the camper?
He was hyperventilating and about to slip and fall off. And I grabbed the front of his shirt and sat him down quick. We had a gallon of dish soap on the top, cleaned it. It was slippery. If he fell, I would have fell. We'd have both went right off the side.
Okay. So how did you get him to sit down? How did you have to
I
do
just
that?
told you.
I didn't
I
really.
grabbed his shirt and sat him down.
As you've seen so far, the father isn't accepting any responsibility. His version of the story presents him as a model parent, acting swiftly to take his child out of a nasty situation. All this questioning has made him a bit reluctant to speak, but thankfully, he continues talking.
I don't feel comfortable talking.
Okay. All right. Well, then I go based off. All I can go based off of is how they told me the incident went down.
He
And that's-
was sitting behind me on the steps, and I was talking to him. He wasn't listening, and he's been doing that a while. Doesn't listen. I'm like, Ryan, I asked you a question, and I grabbed his shirt. He was leaning back. I pulled it up, and it was already ripped. It's an old shirt. I pulled him up and said, "Go do the dishes, please." Not listening. Make your bed and let's wash up and go do something. I'm sorry. That's this stress and anxiety making me throw up and poop my pants.
Okay. Apparently, he pooped his pants. Definitely a bit of an embarrassing moment to be caught on camera. William has given the police his side of the story, which doesn't sound very convincing. But before he's taken away, he has a request for the police.
Can I hug him, please? Can you hug me?
No, not right now.
Can you hug my kids?
It's not. I mean, not today. Right this second. It's not that you'll never be able to. It's just right now. No.
Right now they're out of view. They can't see you, and I don't want them to see you. So once they do a different protective patrol car, they still can't see you. I don't want them to see handcuffs.
It's a traumatic situation.
I don't want to see handcuffs. That's why we pulled the patrol car down the driveway. They're not going to see anything.
That's how it goes every time. That's
All right?
nothing different.
I've got kids of my own. I will talk to them, explain to them what's
Right
going
now,
on.
they're upset. They're scared.
They call the cops on their dad?
I don't even know who made the call.
This is an anonymous caller that came across our office.
It can't be
It
anonymous.
was anonymous, and 3 kids were hiding in the woods, and we got here. They
Hiding in the woods?
That was the call that came across us. All right.
No.
You can pull the reports. All right.
William was taken to jail and charged with 2 counts of felony child abuse. He was ordered to have 0 contact with either of the 2 victims or the witness, all of which were his sons. He later pled no contest to the charges and was sentenced to 36 months probation, fines and fees of $769, a batterer's intervention program, a mental health evaluation, and a Department of Children and Families parenting program. After 18 months, he was eligible for early termination of probation. Let's be clear, don't drink and drive. Even small amounts of alcohol can dull your reflexes, and all it takes is a second of inattention for an accident to happen. So it was in this 2023 case when a mother crashed into another car. Cops were dispatched to the beach where the crash happened. Watch the mother's behavior when she leaves her car to greet the cops.
Okay. I just want to go home. I
Okay.
don't care what they have going on.
Okay, listen. Just bear with me. It'll just be a few minutes, okay? All right? I just needed you to just have a seat for now, okay?
That's fine.
Okay, what's your
That's
first
my
name?
little brother saying,
Okay, as soon as I get your information, you'll be good to go, okay? Just have a seat, okay? All right?
you guys stop
Okay, just have a seat, Angelica.
crackers.
All right, thank you.
While the mother, identified as Angelica, is obviously disturbed by the crash, her uncertain steps towards the car and the slow way she reacts are also noticeable.
When you got to the accident, what she said?
I didn't get in an accident. This thing. I never got in an accident. They said I got in an accident, but I never did. I've been at.
So why are we here?
Because I've been at the beach.
Okay.
So they called you guys.
Did they think you got into an accident?
I don't know, but
What'd they
I've
tell
never
you?
been in an accident.
Well, what they tell you?
Because I've never been in an accident. They said that they were going to tell me that I was in an accident. I've never been.
So
in
they
an accident.
said you got into the accident?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You
But
have your
I've
license
never
on?
been. No.
Or is anyone hurt?
No.
Okay.
My kids are with me. I came to the beach with my kids.
Okay.
And my kids can testify for me, and it's sad, but
Well, what seat was she sitting in though when this all happened?
I was at the beach.
What seat was she sitting in?
She was in the car seat.
So you're saying you weren't driving at all?
No, I wasn't.
I got her.
I was not driving at all when we
She'll
got
wait
to
for her
the
license.
beach.
I just need to see your
I
license.
was
Do you
not
have your driver's
driving at
license,
all.
ma'am?
Yeah.
Angelica claims that she didn't drive while she was at the beach, but talking to the cops earlier, witnesses say that she was behind the wheel at the time of the crash.
Yeah, but just hang out with
The
them.
girl was driving.
Oh, the girl was driving.
Yes, she was the one behind the wheel.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Neither of you were in the vehicle?
No, we walked over to take a shower. We heard the crunch and looked back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, it appears that she was very intoxicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she made a comment about that she had traumatized the children.
Okay.
Because Bridget got out to walk back there, and she's like, "I didn't even hit you. I didn't even hit
Okay.
you." When obviously she did.
Okay.
And that's when we walked over, and I was just kind of standing by because she was very confrontational.
Where's the impact on the vehicle?
Right.
Right here?
She backed up like a foot and then was trying to leave.
So,
And also, very confrontational.
okay. Very clear paint transfer.
See over there with the bumper that kind of popped out.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, that paint transfer is all that I need right there. Okay.
The witness's story isn't matching up with Angelica's. Note that her speech is slurred and that she's not making a lot of sense. There's also one more important question. Who was in the car with her while she was driving?
Where were these two guys when this all happened?
That's my nephew and my cousins. Like,
Where were they?
they're with me. I'm supposed to bring back my brother.
So nobody
and my
was
nephew.
nobody was in the car?
No.
Okay.
No. We've been here since like 2
There.
o'clock.
Okay. Can we just see that?
Yeah. Sorry, baby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much. She's all right.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, we'll be right back to you, okay?
This is my baby, and we've been here. We've been here since 2 o'clock. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I've been. Sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy. We should be home. I'm sorry. It's okay, mommy. I f***ed up all this time. It's okay, mommy. I'm sorry. I don't want you guys crying with Eli and Lila. Eli.
Oh, there's three.
I love you.
There's three.
I don't.
There's three.
I don't want you
Yeah.
to be mad. Eli, Lila.
Four children.
There's four.
Four children.
There's four.
Okay.
Besides her nephew and her cousin, Angelica had been driving 4 of her children. 4. Thankfully, it seems nobody got hurt, but this crash could have easily resulted in injuries if the occupants of the car weren't lucky.
We didn't crash into anybody.
Okay.
You guys are talking about we're crashing into somebody. We didn't crash into nobody.
All right. What is her name?
No, it doesn't matter.
Hey.
No, it doesn't matter.
Stop.
It doesn't matter.
Hey.
No.
We'll pull you out
You
of the
guys
car.
are
Calm down,
literally
ma'am.
We will pull you out of
Angelica,
No.
calm.
You guys.
You need
You guys. You guys.
All I'm trying to do is get there.
You guys.
Why are you
You're trying to say that I'm trying to push into somebody. That's my family.
Okay, listen.
They didn't do nothing. They didn't do
just
nothing.
trying to get the
They didn't do anything.
Trying to get the information.
Well, that wasn't smart. Trying to close the door and swearing at the cops isn't something you'd want to do in this kind of situation. But Angelica was lucky that the officers were patient, probably because of the small children. As the cops are processing things, Angelica gets angry and impatient, leading to this moment.
Honestly, I'm about to flip, bro. I'm literally about to flip because they look like kids' dogs, bro. Like,
Can you stop? Can you stop? You're gonna
no, I don't give a about you, dog. You and your right ass. I'm not even touching you. Don't touch me. I'm not touching you. I am not touching you. I'm not touching you. I am not touching you or your ass. I'm not touching none of you. So y'all have no right touch me.
What an awful outburst. You really don't want to act this aggressive with the cops. But swearing and hitting the inside of her car isn't the only thing Angelica plans to do.
I swear to God, all these crackers and their family is gonna regret it. I swear to God. You're still no matter what the you say, you still get your split by a female. I'll still control myself, but at the end of the day, like, if I ever catch on the street, guarantee I'm gonna split your. Any one of my brothers will split your. Yeah, I gotta still sit right here, and guess what? I still remember your motherfucking face to the day that I split your. Watch.
This situation's reaching entirely new levels of illegality. It's one thing to drive under the influence and crash your car while 4 of your children are with you, but it's a different one entirely to threaten the police officer and civilians. But Angelica isn't done yet.
For no reason, bro, y'all took my kids from me. Like, they was literally having a good time, bro.
Stop.
You.
Stop.
You guys are pigs.
I'm not even
and I
talking
can't
to you.
stand you.
Okay.
I can't
That's
stand
great.
you and your cracker ass.
That's great.
I can't. And I can't believe y'all. I work for restaurants.
You're about to
and
go
I
on
bust.
bus.
I don't give a What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Angelica's gone too far. The officer could have taken her to the ground immediately when she charged at him, but he might be the most patient man ever. However, Angelica is not calming down, and the officer decides he's finally had enough.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Alright, that's fine. I'm not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting.
Let me see your arm, Angelica.
Go ahead.
Everything's fine.
Go ahead. I'm not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not fighting. You're still. You're still. Nah, it's good. Let them take me. Let them take
Just for the
me.
time being.
Yep.
Let them take me. They're still.
That's the case.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
She's all right, though.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good. You're still. You're still.
The officers have handcuffed Angelica, and they now need to place her in the back of the police cruiser while they finish their investigation. But when she realizes where they're taking her, Angelica doesn't react well.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
We're going this way.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
Angelica, stop. Stop.
You need to stop.
You need to stop. Come on. Let's go. Angelica, you need to stop.
For what, though? For
You're
what?
doing this, not
For
us.
what? For what?
Step in.
For what?
Step in.
For what?
Angelica,
For
step
what?
in.
I just want to go home.
Step into
I
the
just
car.
wanna go
Step
home.
into the
Can I
car.
just go home?
You cannot. Step into the
Why?
car.
I just
Step
wanna
into
go
the car.
home.
You caused this, not us.
Angelica,
Go home.
step into the car.
Step into the car.
I just want to go home.
Angelica, step into the car.
I just want to go home.
Step into the car.
I just want to go home.
Step in.
I just want to go home.
Do you want to go around to the other side and pull her in?
I just want to go home.
Angelica?
I just want to
Angelica,
go home.
that's not happening. Just step into the car. Just step into the car.
I just want to go home.
Step into the
I
car.
just want to go home.
That's not happening.
Why?
Step into the car.
Why? I didn't even do nothing to you guys. Me, Yvonne, you record this.
This is all on. Okay, there you go. You just got another charge.
Now that was assault. Kicking a police officer while he's trying to put you in a police car will get you in serious trouble. Fortunately, after a few minutes, she finally starts calming down.
Can I just go home? I don't give a about none of you. I just want to go home. I don't give a about none of you. I want to go home. I don't give a about none of you. Like, you guys already made your point with the father and my kids. Like, all of you. I just want to go home.
Angelica was charged with resisting arrest, battery on a law enforcement officer, and DUI with a minor in the vehicle. While she was never going to make it out of this situation easily, Angelica could have just behaved properly. It's obvious that alcohol and the stress of the situation impaired her judgment. She was lucky that her kids weren't hurt. In June 2023, cops in Illinois responded to reports of possible child abuse. A mother was seen throwing her infant into a carrier, then violently shaking it, causing the child's vulnerable head to hit it repeatedly. A brave neighbor attempted to intervene, but the mother fled the scene in a vehicle with her infant. After hours of relentlessly searching the area, police officers spotted her car and pulled her over.
How you doing? Sergeant Payne's only police. You want to come out?
I don't have my ID.
I understand.
My driver's license at my home.
Come on. It's all right. This is more than what it is.
Wait, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on back.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You got no weapons on you, correct?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I have a baby in the car.
I understand. And I can see your baby.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay.
You know why we're stopping you today?
Because I'm drinking.
I don't know if you're drinking or not. What's going on? Someone called us. They're really concerned about you.
No, I'm just pissed off. My son's father just broke up with me. It's been 5 years.
The father of your baby right here?
Yes, sir. I was just gonna go get his car seat and go home. I know I should be dead. I'm upset right now.
There's some concerned people about you.
I'm
concerned about the baby. They're concerned about
yeah, he's good. Y'all can check my car, anything you guys want. Like, but I have been drinking. I'm just trying to go back to Center Street.
The mother, later identified as Taylor Harmon, immediately informed the police that she'd been drinking. Note her erratic movements and her speech pattern, and how she draws attention to herself, claiming she'd been stressed out. She didn't waste any time to justify her behavior.
I was just mad because my baby wouldn't go to sleep, and I was just...
Seems like you're really upset right now.
Yeah,
Is that
because
the only thing your father, your baby not sleeping, or what?
It's not him.
So your father, your child just broke up with you too?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. We've been together 5 years, so this is like my first night, like, drinking or anything, and I know I shouldn't have. No, sir. I know it wasn't, and I don't want to lose my child. Like, I know it wasn't, like...
You don't want to lose your what?
I don't want to lose my child. Like, I know it wasn't, like, I know it was not a good choice, like...
Where are you headed?
113 Center Street.
No, I know you're coming from Center Street.
No, I was going there though too. Like I was just trying to put him to sleep. Like that's all I was trying to do. Yeah, because he was crying. Like you asked the girl who left me. Like he was crying. Like I was just trying to put him. And he was crying, so I told her like, hey, I'm gonna drop you off with your boyfriend. Like I need to put him to sleep. Like he would not stop crying. And like his bedtime's 6 p.m. So Harmon, H-A-R-M-O-N. I just am trying to go home, guys. Like, I don't want to. I didn't want to close you guys because I know. I'm so sorry.
It's clear as day. Taylor abused her baby because it wouldn't go to sleep. The cries of the baby made her irritated, and in her drunken state, she lashed out. The officers continue to question her, and Taylor keeps exhibiting sudden shifts in her emotional state, especially when asked about being a single mother.
Who helps you?
Just me. It's just me. Like, it's literally solely me. He's supposed to go to daycare Monday at the daughter. Like, it's solely me. He doesn't have anyone else.
Where's mom live at, Taylor?
It's me.
No,
I'm the mom. My mom is dead, bro. What the f? My mom is dead. She's been dead for a year. She's been dead for a year. Called me because I was crying.
Then I apologize.
I'm so sad. Like,
I understand where I came from?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I apologize.
Okay. I called her because I'm like 3 years sober. I'm upset. Like I don't know what to do. Like crying. It's my first.
That was strange, becoming so confrontational when asked about a dead family member during her supposed moments of high stress. She seemingly just grabbed the chance to gain sympathy. From her talking alone, you could have guessed she's had a troubled past, but now she's really gonna pop off.
So, like, I got sober crack, okay? Like, I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you guys. Like, I'm 3 years sober.
If there's anybody that's gonna know where you're coming from here, it's us, okay?
But his dad, like, would always be like, oh, you're a crack, like, but like, so like the other day, like, I realized I haven't ate for 3 days. Like, I haven't been on drugs in 3 years. Like, I've been sober up too, but like, I realized the other day, like, I haven't even eaten in a year. care. Like, I don't eat anymore. Like, I feel like I'm so much. Like, I literally got sober for this baby. Like, he changed my life. And, like, I don't
So that he changed your life. That's good.
like, he's the best thing that can happen to me. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
It's Sergeant Payne. That's fine.
Sergeant what? I'm sorry. Payne?
Yep.
Okay, Sergeant Payne. I'm Taylor Harmon, by the way. You probably know that, but...
Throughout the police interview, Taylor's been making references about a woman who supposedly had been helping her with her baby. She's about to try to divert attention by speaking about the woman. You'd think that being a former addict is startling enough, but Taylor's just getting started with her revelations.
I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. Like, I used to when I was on crack, but like, I'm 3 years sober. Like, I've been doing my I've been making my money alone. Like, so tonight is the first night I drank in 3 months, and she started getting like a little, like, I could feel it was off. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was trying to get me to do stuff. I did, like.
Why do you think is she just kind of into that stuff, or why do you think she's trying?
I know she's into it, but it's like, I don't even know how to sound this without sounding like cocky or like. She's a black girl. She likes white girls, and it's hard to find a white girl that's down to with a black girl. And it's like, I think she took that to an advantage, but like, it wasn't like that. Like, she's been my friend since sophomore year in high school. Like, it wasn't like that. Like, I drank a little bit too much, guys. Like, I literally just want to go home with my son.
It's unclear what Taylor meant to do by changing the subject to her female friend. Was she blaming the woman for her behavior? Or did she just want to lash out at her somehow? You might want to listen closely to this next part. Calling Taylor a former addict might have been a bit hasty.
What else are you taking besides drinking?
I've just been drinking. I smoked weed, but I have my medical card. Like, I can show it to you.
She says she's 3 years sober.
Yeah, I'm 3 years sober off crack and getting coke. Like,
Well, I'm just asking because it's like 70 degrees outside here.
yeah,
Sweating like
because I'm crying. I haven't done coke in like 3 years, and I sort of lied, and I think it was something else, and it wasn't. So, yes, sir.
You didn't have a little relapse on that?
I did, but I
Here's the
didn't. I didn't know I did until I did it.
Tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What did you smoke tonight?
I didn't smoke anything. I thought I was snorting coke, and it wasn't coke. So, yes,
What did you
sir.
snort tonight?
I don't know. They told me it was coke. It wasn't coke. Like, what the f? Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I'm telling you, like, I was 3 years sober off coke. Like, I've had Molly in my system. Like, I'm telling you everything I've had in my system. Like, I'm not trying to put my child at risk. I'm telling you guys what the f is wrong. So, like, I don't want to lose my child. Like, I'm such a good mom. Like, I'm just trying to tell you guys what's wrong with me right now.
Not only was Taylor drunk, but she was also high on marijuana and something that she snorted, which she claimed was not cocaine, though she expected it would be. This roller coaster ride just keeps going. Watch as she now denies snorting anything, minutes after confirming she did.
No, I was just drinking. Like, I wasn't even trying to party. Like, I wasn't doing what I don't.
When did you do the coke in the weed?
I didn't do coke, sir. Like, she told me it was weed. Like, I literally have a
When
text
did you
saying,
snort whatever you snorted?
I didn't snort anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, I smoked weed. Like, I didn't smoke. Bro, I didn't do coke. I wouldn't because I've been sober. My mom just died from coke. I wouldn't do coke. Yes, sir. Like, I wouldn't do coke. My mom just died from it. Like, I don't want to lose my child. Like, I already lost one child. Like, I don't want to lose my own.
Right now, okay? What we're trying to do is help you out. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What we're getting confused about is that you
No, sir. I never did coke. So what happened was I smoked weed. I smoked dabs.
You thought you had coke or something tonight?
So,
explain that to me.
Okay. She came over. I have my medical card, so I smoke dabs. Like, they're really strong. Like, I smoked. I told her to come over. She could smoke.
Just real strong THC or what?
It's wax. Yeah, it's basically, yeah. I smoked like probably like $100 worth. Like, she came over. She told me she wasn't high. I smoked with her. She told me she was high. I told her, let's go. She said, do you need me to tell them I don't have my license? I was like, no, like, I'm fine. But I was too drunk.
So you didn't snort anything tonight?
No, sir. I did not. Like, I did not. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, that's literally all.
Noting her inconsistent answers, the officer tries to narrow things down. Did she or did she not snort something?
What I'm saying is, you were making sense a little bit ago.
Yes, sir.
And now you're not kind of making sense, okay? That's what we're trying to get to right
But no, so I did not snort anything. Like, I
Well, you said you did.
smoked
That's why we
weed
were
though,
concerned.
and like she told me she didn't know if it was all the way weed, so I kept smoking it, which I probably should not have. Like,
You remember telling me that, or telling Sergeant
yes sir,
Evans
yes sir.
that you
Yes, sir,
snort something?
I do.
Why do you say that?
I really love.
Hey, Taylor, if you did, you did. We're being honest right now, okay? Help us first, okay? These guys right here are here to help you. So if you did snort,
Nothing, but I didn't. I didn't.
Taylor was completely changing her story, but she didn't sound convincing in the slightest. An officer arrives to question her about her drinking. From the way she's been talking up to this point, I'm sure you can imagine how this is going to go down.
So a couple of officers have disclosed me. You said you were drinking a little bit earlier.
I was drinking. I completely was honest with them. Like,
Okay. How long ago were you drinking?
maybe like an hour ago. It really was not long ago. Like, I just started drinking, but I know I should not have been driving.
Okay.
And I know that.
So you think you're over the limit?
Yes, sir. Like, I know I am, and I just don't go. Like, I really don't want to.
Okay. What were you drinking earlier?
I was drinking tequila. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like,
Okay, well, I appreciate
it was just
that.
tequila, and like, I just want to take me and my son home. Like, I don't want to drink with him. Like, I don't want to drive with him. Like, I don't want my car. Like,
How many? You said you're drinking tequila. Or you
I
taking
drank probably
shots?
like 2 mixed drinks, but the people that were making them drink like double than what I drink, so they were making them doubles. I'm just being 100.
So double shots in each drink?
Yes, sir. I live on Center Street.
So what'd you say, about 4 shots total?
Probably, sir. Yes, sir.
She tried to tone it down, but that's a lot of alcohol for anyone to drive, let alone a mother with an infant in the vehicle. But questioning only goes so far. There's something police can do to work this out better, and that's field sobriety tests. Taylor doesn't react too well to being tested.
So put your feet together, arms down at your side. This first test and eye test, I'm gonna be going back and forth like this. Keep your head straight, keep moving it back and forth.
Yeah, because I've been drinking. I told you guys I was drinking. Like, I told you guys I was honest with you guys.
Well, I appreciate you being honest.
But why are you like telling me like, oh, you keep your head straight? But I told you I've been drinking. Like, obviously I can't keep my head straight.
I'm just
Like,
trying
I told you, sir. Like,
Taylor.
why are you doing this?
Taylor.
Like, are you trying to make me fail? Like,
Taylor, I'm trying to help you out.
like
so
I'm
you can
trying,
pass.
sir. Like, I just want to go home.
Okay, can you finish this test, Taylor?
It's obvious that even though she's drunk, Taylor's mental faculties are intact enough to understand that the testing won't go down well. Unfortunately, her protesting won't stop the police officers from doing their duty.
So this test is a walk and turn test, okay? So I want you to place your left foot on that line. And then your right foot in front of that line, touching heel to toe. Hands down your side and hold that position. Can you hold that position for me, Taylor? Taylor.
I am holding it. I'm sorry.
No, I want you to go
I'm
back
sorry.
there.
I was like.
So watch what I'm doing, Taylor. All right? I'm going to explain this to you again. Left foot on the line. Right foot
I
in
did.
front of
That's
that.
what I did.
And
Left
hold
foot,
it.
right
Hold
foot.
it.
So hold my right foot. That's what you're saying.
I want you to hold this position that I'm in
Okay,
right now.
so here we go. There we go. I'm holding it. I stepped 2 foot like you just did, and I'm holding it, sir. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I just did exactly what you
Taylor,
did.
do you see how my partner was just
He just
standing?
did 1 foot, 2 foot, so that's what I f***ing did.
Taylor,
Like,
listen for 1 second. See how he's standing right now?
Left foot, Taylor.
I did my left foot and right foot. Like, what do you guys want? Like, are you guys trying to f*** me over?
No,
Like,
he's telling you to stand in that position.
like, that's what I f***ing did, and I did this. Okay, there you go. There you go. I'm not walking.
So far, the test results have been pretty damning for Taylor. One test remains. She has to stand on one leg for around 30 seconds. Her chances are pretty slim, but who knows? Maybe she'll make it.
You feel like you can take the test?
Oh, yes, sir. Of course.
So I'm going to grab my stopwatch out quick and then...
I can't really, like, stand on either of my feet, though, so...
Okay.
What do you guys want me to do?
Do you want to keep trying?
No. Can I try something else? Like, is there something else? Because, like, yeah, I don't have good balance. Like, I wear glasses and I don't even have them on.
All right. Do we have PVTs at all?
Like, I don't even have my glasses on.
All right, Taylor, can you go and turn around for me?
Yes, sir.
All right. You're going to be placed under arrest for DUI, all right?
Okay. Do you know what we do with my child?
So I'll get that information to you. I'll go talk with the other officers over there and they'll have more than I do, okay?
Do you know, like, how much my bond is, please? Please. Please.
or the car did you have, but at this moment you are.
Seriously.
Is there anything in the car you need right now?
No, sir. I didn't have weed. Maybe I have my medical card though. There's my.
Yeah, but you can't transport it when it's open like that.
But when you have your medical card, you can in the trunk. Yes, you can. That's what they tell me at the dispensary. So if not, then you need to talk to them about that because that's how they're telling people to transport it. Okay, that's how they tell people to transport it. As long as they're close and not smoking it, they say you can have it anywhere.
Yeah,
so you need to talk to the dispensary, medical dispensary.
Unbelievable. In mere seconds, Taylor's focus shifted from her little infant son to more pressing matters, like her bond or the transportation of medical marijuana. Before she's taken away, she tries to make a final request for her child, and more importantly, herself.
Oh, that's all I have, but if you talk to her, tell her I bought money, like I just need her to get me out, like I have the money though. Okay. So, like,
Alright, Taylor. Go and hop in there for me.
Thank you.
Everything's
Can I
good until the
ask
bell
what
rings.
happened? Like, if my son, if no one picks him up?
So he's down at the hospital right now.
Yeah,
He's getting checked out.
What happened?
I'm not too sure. I just got here, okay? Alright?
Okay.
A narcissist mother like Taylor can be extremely dangerous for her child. Taylor Harmon was arrested on charges of DUI, of alcohol and drugs, along with 2 counts of domestic battery and 1 count of endangering the life and safety of a child. Thankfully, the officers took protective custody of the baby boy, and after noticing visible injuries to his neck and back, they had him transported to a medical center. Her son was later placed in the care of the Department of Child and Family Services. As we saw in the previous cases, parents under the influence of drugs and alcohol can be extremely dangerous to children. But in some cases, the problem is simple neglect. In March 2023, police received a call from a concerned neighbor who'd heard a desperate child crying for help. Upon arrival, they questioned the neighbors before hearing the child's cries.
How old was the kid?
He was like 5.
Okay. Did they bring him back inside or?
A person came.
Is it back in? Is that it? What's wrong?
Poor kid. The cops were definitely concerned that the kid had been kidnapped by the time they got there, or worse. Thankfully, the boy seems to be safe, but he's been crying for his mother, who supposedly went to the store. The police have to investigate the house.
Hello? Police department. Hello? She went to the store. Police department. Where'd they go? What store did they go to?
Apple Street.
The what?
Apple.
The Apple store?
It's close to our house.
Yeah, it's right down the street. How long have they been gone?
What a messy house. Whoever lives there with the boy obviously hasn't been paying attention or taking care of general hygiene, one of the most important things to keep in mind when you're a parent. The officers managed to find the father's name, but no trace of the man himself. Maybe the boy knows something.
Keith Foster, South Jackson.
3001 and
Where's he at?
Your dad?
Yes.
Does he live with you?
Yeah.
Did your mom and dad both go to the store together?
No, my dad's at my papa's house.
Your dad's at your papa's house? Do you know the phone number there?
Yeah.
You do? Where's the phone? You have a phone in here?
No.
No?
I
Oh,
saw your phone, but it's dead.
okay. So your mom left you, went to the Big Apple store? How long's she been gone? You don't know?
How old are you?
5.
5. What's your name?
People been breaking into our house, but
People have been breaking into your house.
The officers now know where the father is, but the mother's absence is still a mystery. Maybe something happened to her on the way to the store. But before the mystery deepens, something happens. Look who walks in while the cops are speaking to the child.
Yes, what's going on? I just went to go see Grandma for a second. What happened?
He had the door open and was yelling for you.
The
The neighbors called. Somebody heard him
Why you
scream.
ain't come across the street?
Hold on. Where's Grandma live?
Right across the street.
Why don't you take him with you?
I just went over there real quick.
Do you have an ID?
Yes, sir.
What's across the street?
Literally across the street. Right here. Across the street. Can you come over here real quick? This cabin. Can you come over here real quick? I can't find my freaking wallet. Give me my ID. The police is here.
The mother's back, and she seems completely unconcerned. The first thing she did was gaslight her son instead of comforting him. Eventually, Grandma comes in to confirm the mother's story, but police noticed a particular smell when the mother came in.
Do you think you should leave a 5-year-old home alone?
No. But
Then why'd you do
it was for a second. I didn't think it was.
Not only is it for a second, then you come back in and you're smelling like weed. So you leave your 5-year-old home alone so you can go smoke weed, and then you come back and then you yell at him.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you did. Said what'd you do or whatever. Anyways, I could run the tape back. It doesn't matter. The point is he's crying with the door open.
He was
wandering around out here.
Come here.
Wandering around out here, wondering where you're at.
Why would you scare Mom?
So, is he your only child?
What happened?
I mean, come on. Leaving a 5-year-old home alone, right?
And what happened?
You got the scale on the table, the 5-year-old sitting next to your papers.
What'd you say?
Your shoe back up smelling like weed. There's roaches. I mean, come on. And now you're telling me you don't know your social. Do you have a warrant? Tell me now. We're going to run you and pull a
Wait,
picture.
say that again?
You shouldn't?
The concerned face of the officer says it all. The mother, later identified as 21-year-old Connor Matthews, can't even fight the accusations of pot smoking. The cops have to move the child away from Connor somehow, as she's unreliable in her drugged state.
Hello? Are you Keith Sr.? Here's the deal, all right? You're going to get a ticket for endangering children, okay? I am not going to, what we call is in Rule 6, where we remove the child from the home, okay? Since Keith Sr., the father, is here, he can take
445
the
East
kid,
Indianola,
all right?
445 East
For the night.
Indianola, for
You're
a
going to
signal
get a
7.
ticket.
Julian is here
Unfortunately, you might
breaking out
have some
windows.
warrants, right? Which is why you didn't remember yourself your
He
social.
arrived in a red Kia,
Right?
but supposedly
I asked you that when you told me you didn't remember. Said you have warrants. So we're gonna find out right now.
No, just begging to appeal out of the city. Yeah, basically.
Okay, so KPS. Can you fax those over?
What is that?
But they don't enter state, it's just a local.
Well, I was gonna write.
How much is the ticket?
Well, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Court.
I gotta
You gotta go to court. So I was just gonna write you a ticket and let you stay here and remove the child from home to the father. But you have KPS. You gotta stand on up. Do you have shoes? Can you grab her some shoes?
The little boy will stay with his father for the night, much better than with his negligent mother. Besides receiving a ticket, Kana has to go to jail because of child endangerment and a DUI warrant from 2020.
So, you understand what's going on, right?
Yes, but
I can't help your warrants.
She'll be alright.
Yeah, she'll probably get that tomorrow morning.
They ain't gonna try to
At least
beat
it's
you up
not
right now
Friday.
for stuff like this anyway because of everything else that's going on.
She can go to court tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they'll probably ring her the video arraignment or what's tomorrow? Wednesday? I think they do Wednesday. I think they do red videos.
Come on. You gotta hang the phone up. We're gonna handcuff you. Don't make it worse than it has to be.
Okay.
Stop.
Call your mom.
He was like, what? He was like, I don't plan on
You hear me?
that no time soon. He was like, Alright.
I ain't going to heaven yet. You gonna say, yo, you fuck with me. Oh, my child, I love you.
Conna Matthews is a prime example of how not to be a good parent. Not only did she abandon her child while she went to smoke weed, but she also acted as if his behavior was the problem, not hers. The boy was very articulate for his age and seemed very bright. Hopefully, his mother's learned from the experience and won't be a bad influence on him in the future. When a parent's irresponsible, a wholesome trip with the family can quickly turn sour. In this case, a father took his kids to Walt Disney World for a nice day together. For some reason, Dad thought it was a good idea to bring some items that the law might frown upon. While boarding the monorail, security was alerted to the presence of a gun in his backpack.
You know, in Florida, you're supposed to have a license to carry. You could go to jail for that. I'm just letting you know.
Why? How? I didn't carry nothing.
You had it on you.
Yeah, I took possession of it. But I did it right in front of him.
You did it right in front of him. That's what I'm saying. Did he see you take the bag from her?
You gotta ask him. I can't speak. Just be right there and not see. I don't know. I can't speak 100%. I can't speak.
We're gonna talk to who we gotta talk to. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. But I'm just letting you know it's possible you can go to jail. Because in Florida, you have to have if it's on your possession in a bag, you have to have a license.
I just put it right there because I want to talk to him.
I understand, but still. I'm not saying 100% sure that you are, but it's a possibility that it is. So just give us a second, right?
The father, later identified as Quincy Campbell, seems surprised that he might spend some time in jail. The cops need to check the rest of his backpack to see if there are any other illegal items. But as one of the officers is talking to Quincy's family, he hears a commotion. Something's happening, but what is it?
Hey, bro. Hey, stop talking to him, man. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. No. Spit it out.
Hold on.
He got some in his mouth. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Don't.
Spit it out.
Wait, hold on. Just leave it. You got it. Let it go.
No. He got some in his mouth.
It's okay. He already swallowed it. He already swallowed it. Just let it go. Let go of his neck. Let go of the neck.
Spit it out.
Just stop choking. Stop.
Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out.
You want to check this shit?
No, he's chewing it now.
Just let it do it. Look. Just look.
I don't have to let.
Bro, chill, bro. Stop choking him, bro. I don't give a damn.
You spit it out.
Ain't worth you choking him.
Dude, are you gonna sit there and tell me?
Bro, get off his goddamn head, bro. It don't matter what he got in his damn mouth. He's spitting, bro.
God damn, I ain't got nothing in my mouth. What did you swallow? I want to make.
You just swallow.
Did he swallow? Do you know any type of drug he swallowed? Just in case, because if he swallowed drugs, he could possibly.
It don't matter. Even if
What did he swallow?
What
did he swallow?
Quincy had swallowed a plastic bag full of an unknown substance. Doing something like that could be a fast ticket to an overdose, so the officer had to try and prevent him from swallowing, but they were unsuccessful. Thanks to his actions, it's time for Quincy to be introduced to handcuffs.
Dude, why you gonna try that? Seriously, dude, that was not your area. I know. Open your mouth.
He's already swallowed it.
Open your mouth. Look on something on this.
What was it? You need the fire?
No, that's right. You see what's white on his mouth?
Yeah.
But I was just chewing some spit that bubble gum in my mouth.
He was
right
foaming.
there.
Let's walk him to the car.
Call rescue.
Rescue? What you rescuing for?
Because you done swallowed some drugs.
I swallowed some drugs.
Even though he swallowed the bag, Quincy seemed to be doing fine, at least for the time being. Since the evidence was destroyed, the cops have to try and find out what it was the old-fashioned way, by talking.
I'm telling you this right now, this can go very easily for you, or this can go sideways. So the more you can cooperate with us.
Well, how am I not cooperating? I'm asking them questions to that.
Okay, well when he comes over here and talks to you to find out what's going on, because as of now, all I know is that you possibly took something.
I didn't. I'm telling you I haven't. So how am I not cooperating with you?
I never said you were. Hold on. No, I never told you you were. I said if you don't cooperate. No, I'm talking here. I'm talking. Okay, then listen to me. I never said that you were cooperating. I said
this conversation gonna end if I can't speak. And you gonna just, I'm just
then,
gonna
then,
listen
then
like
guess what? We're gonna be done, and then we're just gonna go the way I need to go.
Yeah, because
I'm trying to work with you.
But I can't speak. You gonna just tell
Because
me.
I'm trying to finish what I was telling you.
I just listened
Simple
to
as that,
your
right?
conversation, then once I tried to speak.
No, because you said I said you weren't cooperating. I said if you don't cooperate, this can go different ways. Okay? That's what I'm telling you. Because listen, man.
I've been cooperating.
We've all been doing this for a while. Okay?
Yeah.
I deal with enough people that don't cooperate with me, so I try to give you the benefit of the doubt.
This whole
to try to help everything else.
Listen, this whole situation came about because I acknowledged him.
Okay.
So if I went cooperating, it would have went left from the jump.
Quincy didn't relent. It'd be an understatement to say he's been an irresponsible father. Look at Quincy's family in their Disney shirts. All they wanted to do was have a good day at the park. And then it turned into a nightmare thanks to their father's behavior.
They called us over because I guess at the front gate. Do you want to talk about this in front of not in front of the babies? No. Okay. All right. All right. I don't know about the kids. So does he not have a permit?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't?
I don't think he does, but I know she does.
Who does? You do?
I have a
Okay. That's good. Do you know where the firearm was found?
No, we don't.
Do you know who was hold? I was
carrying.
You were carrying your firearm?
Yeah.
And then how did?
Here's the family's piece they wanted.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Scott. Okay.
The cops had to continue with standard procedure, securing him in the vehicle. But just like Quincy was lucky not to have overdosed, so were the cops when they found another interesting thing in his backpack.
Is that a little red?
I see red.
Right, right?
I just got my eyes checked, so it's not bad.
Cops had found another plastic bag, and this one contained what was later identified as cocaine. The gun was handed over to Quincy's family, as his wife had a permit. Quincy was sentenced to 90 days in jail for his firearm and cocaine charges. While this was a fairly simple case, it's baffling to see someone bring their whole family to Disney World bringing dangerous and illegal items. In this next case, a mother from Flagler County, Florida cared neither about her child's safety nor her own. In 2023, the sheriff's office was warned via several phone calls about a car driving erratically. One caller noticed that there was a child in the back seat of the car.
I'm just calling in regards to your call of a reckless driver a couple hours ago.
Oh yeah, the girl with the baby. You just kept seeing this white Chevy Cruze, right? I gave the license plate to the 911 operator.
Yeah.
And she was just like swerving all over the place. She almost hit multiple cars. She was like driving around people and then getting right back behind them. Like she just seemed like she was really under the influence. And at one point we even got past her and I rolled down my window and I asked her if she was okay. And I was like, do you need me to call you an Uber? And she was like, I'm just driving. And then I noticed there was a baby in the back seat, like in a car seat.
Of course, a driver like this is incredibly dangerous to the general public, so the officers were more than ready to investigate. When they finally found the vehicle, it was hanging on the edge of the road.
Hey, I was trying to pull over because I had to change my baby's pamper. I was trying to change my baby's pamper, and I don't know, I was just trying to pull over to change his pamper, and then I thought this was a side road so I could change his pamper, and it's not.
Let's wait right here. He's checking on him, okay? Where are we coming from tonight?
Oh, I'm going to my house, but I had to pay to change his pamper.
Okay.
But I thought this was a side road so I could change his pamper.
I got you.
I thought this was a side road because I know I got to change his pamper.
What a situation! While the mother probably realizes she's in trouble, she seems mostly unconcerned about the situation or the danger she put her child in. The cops go to the back seat to check on the child. Meanwhile, an officer noticed something while speaking to the mother.
I know
you made
got
it another probably 100 feet up, you probably been all right.
Yeah, but I
hit
never came on this road.
Part of the ditch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the ditch, so.
Oh, what's this?
That's Malik.
Big guy.
Say hi.
Malik?
Say hi.
Can you high five?
Say hi. Give him a high five.
I just didn't want to go in the ditch with him in there.
No, that's what I'm saying, because I know I had to change his pamper, so.
Is that mama? Is that mama? Why don't y'all, I smelled it whenever I talked to her for a minute. Why don't y'all start Fields? Easy to take them, that's fine.
Thankfully, the child hasn't been hurt by the crash. Since the officer noticed the smell of alcohol on the mother's breath, they now have to subject her to a field sobriety test. Her first task is to follow a stimulus with her eyes only.
You're gonna look at the tip of my pen, okay? Okay. This is the tip here.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Touch the tip of my pen with your finger. Perfect. All right. All right. With your eyes only, okay? Do you understand the instructions, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. With your eyes only.
The mother's eye movement was slow during the test, and she forgot not to move her head halfway through. During the next test, she has to balance on one foot while counting single digits from 1,000 and up. Note that she's supposed to keep her hands at her sides and look at her toes.
1009, 1010,
Watch your foot.
1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015.
The mothers failed the test altogether. It's clear to everyone that she was under heavy influence while driving and was clearly responsible for the crash. Just in case she wants to protest being arrested, the cops have a little trick up their sleeve.
All right, ma'am. We got one more exercise for you, okay? Stick both your hands out to the side, okay? Then you turn around. All right, place both your hands behind your back, okay?
I'm going to jail.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Put your hands together like you're praying, okay? Being placed under arrest for suspicion of DUI, okay?
The mother was charged with 2 counts of child neglect without great bodily harm and 1 count of DUI. When tested, her blood alcohol turned out to be 0.15, nearly twice the legal limit. There's no info on what happened further, but hopefully, the mother will say no to alcohol when driving in the future, especially when her child is with her. If you've watched closely so far, you've probably noticed how entitled some of the parents in the previous cases were. This next one, however, takes the cake. In 2021, Albuquerque officers were called to an apartment complex. A call came in saying that 2 very young kids were home alone without their mother. When they arrived, they found a 7-year-old girl and a 9-month-old boy. After confirming the kids were okay, an officer tracked down the mother.
What's that? What do you mean by that? Because you left the children unattended?
They're fine.
Yeah, but they're a little young.
And so my daughter knows the drill. She knows to stay home. And you can mind your business. And yeah.
I could mind my business if there wasn't a violation of
There's not a violation of a law. You just need to mind your business.
No, a 7-year-old.
So who the talk? You know what we're doing? Get away from my house.
Okay, there's an officer inside your apartment.
Is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you call the cops on me?
Frank 523, we're walking up to the door.
Excuse me, you can like take your tone down.
Okay.
You're in my
So
house.
you don't need to yell at
You're
your
in my
kids
house.
because you left them here. Do you understand that?
They're taken care of. They know better.
They know better than
Yes, they know. They always stay home.
Can you and I talk outside, please?
No, you can mind your business.
Okay.
I have the right to
This is a child abuse
I have
investigation. Okay?
no,
Do
it's
you
not an
understand that?
abuse investigation. They're not even been abused.
Yes, it
No,
is
they're
an abuse.
not.
This is a
They're
neglect
not. They're not
investigation.
abused. They're not abused. Can you like come out? Go inside.
Yeah, I would like her to stay inside, and I don't want to see. I want her to see her mom upset like this.
From the very start of the interaction, the mother, later identified as Samantha Sanchez, was rude to the police officers and dismissive of the accusation of child neglect. But Samantha's just getting started, and she cares more about who placed the call than her children's safety.
Did you call the cops on me?
She didn't.
All right,
Who
let's
called
talk
the
over
cops
here.
on me? First off, I want to know who called the cops on me.
First of all, there's a few things we need to work out before you decide which of your neighbors ratted on you.
Yes,
okay?
who snitched on me? I want to know who it was first. And then second of all...
So you don't see a problem with leaving your children
No,
in this
because they've
apartment?
been here all the time. They do this all the time.
And
That's
they're
interesting to
taken
know.
care of.
So you're upsetting her and making her cry by just walking down?
No, you can close my door and get out of my house. That's what you
It's
can
a criminal
do.
investigation.
No, it's not. It's not. Nothing's been criminally done.
Actually, this is a
No,
crime.
it's not. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave, sir. So you can like.
So are you requesting that CYFD takes your children? Is that what you're requesting?
And if CYFD takes my children, I will be suing the officers and everything.
So
do you
right
wanna,
now, this is child abuse.
Do you
okay?
want a
What you've
lawsuit,
done
or
here
do you
is
want to
child
leave me
abuse.
alone?
Take the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Take the lawsuit. Okay, then get.
So are you wanting to go to jail? Is that what you're wanting?
I'm not even doing anything wrong to my kids. My kids are taken care of.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
So here's the thing. You're making her upset right now.
Come here.
Okay. You can talk to her for a second, but we need
can leave my
to
kids
sort
alone
this out.
and leave them out of the
No,
picture.
you left your kids alone.
They're
and that's why we're here.
fine. They have everything. They are fine, officer. Yeah. Yes, we're fine. Why are you picking on us?
Needless to say, this is unacceptable behavior. The officers were clearly trying to calmly talk to Samantha, but she won't stop being belligerent and aggressive. They have no choice but to place her under arrest.
Don't pull away from her.
Go to my car. Hurry, go to my car and tell Thurman to come get in the van. The baby. Hurry. Hurry, my car.
I need another cup.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Why don't you mind your business?
Stop pulling away from us. Stop fighting with
Get
us.
off of me now. Get off.
Put it on your stomach.
Oh my God. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Stop kicking.
Stop kicking the police.
No. Get the off me now. You're hurting my arm. If there's anything on my arm,
Are you involved in this?
I will sue. Get the off me.
Okay, just give us some
Just
space,
give us a
okay?
second, okay?
Samantha kept fighting the police, even after being taken to the ground. Her behavior's only further upsetting her crying daughter, and Samantha's not calming down no matter what.
Stop fighting with me.
I'm 300 pounds. I can do whatever the
Stop pinching me. Are you serious?
Yep.
Wow.
Get off of me!
Cooperate with us,
If
please.
you stop attacking us,
Shit.
if you stop attacking us, we'll get off of you.
I said get the off me. Now I can't breathe.
Then you need to stop resisting us. Stop fighting with us.
Thurman!
Do you need anything from me?
Thurman!
On your side?
Thurman! Thurman!
A few minutes later, Samantha was still fighting the police officers. Backup's been called in, but the present officers have to handle her in whatever way they can. Listen to what Samantha's concerned about during the confrontation.
There's the right here. Can I please get up? Please?
Where is it?
Right in front of me. I want to get off the floor.
Okay, if you stop wiggling around, we'll move you away from
Then
it,
get
okay?
me up.
Did you hear her last question?
Please just let me up.
I can't hear anything with this.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Ow. My arms. Everything hurts. Come on, let me up.
Yeah,
Ow. Let me up.
Stop
Well, then let
hitting
me
me.
up. I keep telling you, you stupid. Don't you hear me to let me up?
Thankfully, after what seemed like an eternity, backup arrived to assist the officers. They now have to put foot shackles on Samantha to prevent her from kicking again. She kept insulting the officers and kept denying any wrongdoing on her part.
Here, get both of them.
Hold on.
Why are you guys so mean? Oh my God, that hurts.
Kicking us. Take deep breaths and try to relax.
Let me up off this nasty floor.
Hang tight.
Oh, why are you pulling it off of me?
Stop kicking us.
Oh, why is this hurting me? Ow, this one's hurting my arm. It's not moving.
Relax. Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen to me. I'm gonna loosen it. You better comply, okay?
I am.
Or force will
Come
be used
on.
against you,
You
okay?
guys are wrong. This is so unnecessary.
What you did was unnecessary.
No, he came at me the wrong way. Let me go.
Samantha was finally subdued, thanks to the combined efforts of all the police officers who arrived on the scene. Now the cops have to slowly lead her to the car.
Okay, you have everything you need to do what I'm asking you to do, okay?
Take small steps.
Take small steps. Here you go.
Ferdinand, take my keys and my phone. I didn't even do anything wrong. My kids were fine.
Now the situation has almost completely been resolved. Samantha's taken to a squad car and put in the back seat. But listen to what she says while the officers are putting her seatbelts on.
No,
I will get my dismissed anyways. There you go. There's no evidence. Besides battery, officer fighting, that's it.
The fact that you weren't here is evidence.
No, there isn't. They'll be dismissed. My cases are always dismissed.
I'm sure the judge will love to hear you say that.
Yep.
Samantha was taken to the Metropolitan Detention Center and charged with battery on an officer, assault on an officer, abandonment of a child, and no driver's license. She ended up taking a plea deal, losing the battery on an officer and no driver's license charges in return for pleading guilty to the rest of the charges. Unfortunately, in May 2022, Samantha was once again arrested after she shot her little boy's toes off after getting into a fight with her boyfriend. She was charged with 2 counts of child abuse, to which she pled guilty. Drug use, alcoholism, neglect, narcissism, and belligerence are each elements that are incompatible with being a good parent. The parents we've seen in this video's cases are model examples of how not to act with your children. Thankfully, there are always people, both on the police force and civilians, who will attempt to prevent parents from abusing their children.